Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing my take on a South Indian bridal look. I've put my own spin on it and brought a bit of a modern feel to it. I just want to say these blooms by Venita inspired me to do this look because look how cute and beautiful these are. And of course the jewelry has just pulled this look together as always, which is by NARGIS Collections. Make sure you check both of these guys out. But for now guys, if you want to see how I got this look right here, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with skin for this look, and I'm going to take this Becca Skin Love Glow Elixir. It's basically something that hydrates your skin and gives your skin a nice glow. So it's actually a skincare product, not a makeup primer or anything like that. I really like this because it's super hydrating. It smells of like cucumber and it honestly gives your skin that really nice natural glow. It's not like highlighter on your face. It genuinely is natural, glowing from within kind of skin, which is exactly what you want when you're doing bridal. As you can see guys, look at the glow that is just like pinging off my skin. It's fully soaked into my skin, but it's giving my skin that healthy glow. So I'm going to go over the top of that with a glowy primer. I think you've seen me use this in most of my bridal tutorials because I just love it for a glowy base. And it's again actually another Becca product, and it's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is a bit more like highlighter on your face kind of vibe in comparison to the Glow Serum Elixir thing. And then don't mind me while I just really quickly get my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer in the shade SX11 just on in any discolored areas. I'm not going to go into it. I use it in every damn video, so let's just skip this part. And then for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation by NARS. Yes, I'm only going to use one foundation in this video. I literally have been obsessed with this foundation. This is going to give your skin radiance for sure. It's going to give you the coverage, which is what I love, but definitely you will see radiance. Like even if you powder it, the radiance shines and comes through over time. So it's just such a good foundation to work with. I would say if you have super oily skin, I would definitely powder this foundation down. You're not going to lose the radiance because it's going to come through over the course of the day of you wearing it. Okay, foundation is on, and as you can see, the dewiness is literally, it's all coming through. Honestly, that is a glow. I'm going to cream contour now, and I'm going to go in with my NYX Cream Contour Kit, and I'm going to take this shade right here. I might mix a little bit of this one, and I'm just going to take it straight onto the brush that I want to blend it out with. And this is the Morphe M436 brush. This is what I use to blend it out. Sorry, it's so dirty, guys. I'm just going to get this onto the hollows of my cheeks, and I'm just going to blend it in circular motion. I'm not going to go super dark or super heavy. We are going to apply a little bit of bronzer after. And you can always use your foundation brush if you feel like you've brought it in too far or it's looking messy. Just use your foundation brush to just pat over any edges. But yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit of this also just onto my temples. This is personal preference. Make sure you're getting this right into that hairline. You don't want there to be a line of where it starts and stops. And then I'm just going to take a little, I said a little bit down the side of my nose. And I don't mind if this bit gets messy because I am going to go ahead and conceal and highlight, so it's going to sort it right out, so don't worry. And then for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. This is always such a mouthful for me, but I'm going to take it in the shade Buff, which I love so much. And this is just going to go underneath my eyes where my dark circles are. We're going to correct and highlight, and then just go ahead and blend it all out. I'm just doing this by stippling the product out, just so that I don't move it around too much into any other area areas where I don't want the light concealer. Okay guys, so before I set my face with any powder, I'm just gonna go in with a strobing stick. This is by Iconic London and mine is completely mullered. I don't know how it got like this, but yeah. I'm just gonna take this on the top of my cheekbones. You can use illuminated drops or anything like that, but I didn't have any to hand right now. So this is what it's going to do. And these are just as good. Anything glowy. And then I'm just gonna pat it out so that it blends into the skin. Then I'm gonna set my under eyes and all the other highlighted areas around my face with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm just gonna take some right under my eyes. Like I said, we wanna avoid the highlighted area. And then just take it down the sides of your nose if you want to. This is just something that I like to do. And I'm not gonna go in with too much powder and go crazy with baking. I just wanna do this really, really lightly to set the makeup, because I feel like with South Indian makeup and their bridal looks, it's a little bit lighter than, say, a traditional Punjabi look, which is what I normally do and is what I'm used to. I feel like a Punjabi bride, generally, it's not a heavy makeup, but it's more than a South Indian bridal makeup. You know, there's levels to the Indian makeup, and South Indian keeps it nice and light, I feel. But this, guys, is like my take on it. It's my, I'm not trying to copy anything. I literally don't have anything to copy. I don't have any images or anything. It's my own kind of inspiration, you know, and how I would do maybe a South Indian bridal now in this modern day and age, rather than keeping it extremely traditional, but then still keeping traditional elements in there, if that makes sense. Next up, I'm gonna take some bronzer just to warm up the cheeks slightly and further enhance the contour. And I'm gonna take my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. This is literally my favorite bronzer ever. I'm just gonna take it right over the top of where we've contoured, and just, again, just be mindful of the highlight product that we've got on. Now we're done with all the creams, we can go in with all of the powders just to set everything in place and just to enhance those areas a little bit further. I don't understand people that don't use bronzer. I think my sister only recently started using bronzer and I was like, what, girl? And then for highlight, guys, I'm gonna go in with one of my old favorites, and it's the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. And I can't actually open it and tip it because basically it's broken. It's gonna come out of its packaging, but it doesn't mean I can't use it. It's still a bloody brilliant highlighter. And I'm just gonna get this on right on top of where we've already cream highlighted. Look at the combination of these two together. Like, this is glow goals. I feel like no matter what kind of bridal look I do or whatever, I'm always gonna go ham with the highlight, because it's the time where you should glow. You know, like I said, I'm bringing a modern feel. In this day and age, highlight is key. Guys, just look at this. Oh, I'm also just gonna take this around the rest of my face, so just at the tip of the nose, and then down the bridge, center of the forehead, cupid's bow and chin. And then for blusher, I'm gonna take my NARS Orgasm blusher. This is just literally perfect bridal blush. It's gonna give your skin glow, add color, and just give you like a natural flush. Okay guys, so I've already just prepped my eyelids with some concealer, and that's literally all I've done. And I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow now, and I'm taking the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. It's this teeny palette with 9 eyeshadows in there. 3, 6, 9. Yep, 9. I'm gonna start by taking this shade right here from the palette, and all we're gonna do is work it in the crease back and forth. And this is kind of our transitional shades, so I want to blend it up a little high. So when I want to do that, I take it in really small circular motions, and this will just diffuse the color out. And you can slowly work that color just onto the outer corner a little bit. And then just gonna go back into the same palette. I'm gonna take this shade right here just to deepen things up a little bit, and I'm gonna just work that onto the outer corner and take it through the crease again, just building the shade up and blending. I'm really mainly focusing this shade just on the outer corner, just to give a bit more definition to the eye. And you can also run that shade just along the lower lash line. And then for the lid shade, I'm gonna take this one from the same palette. This is a really nice peachy kind of two-tone shade, and I'm just gonna take this onto the lid, but not taking it all the way to the outer corner. I'm just patting this shade on because I feel like it works better. I would definitely recommend using these shades with your fingers. And then you can just go back in with the brush that you use for the outer corner just to kind of work over that that edge so that there's a smooth blend. And then for liner, I'm gonna go in with a pencil liner, and I've got the Marc Jacobs. This is like a gel crayon. So I'm just going to stretch my eye a little bit. I don't normally like to do this, but just so that I can get it really nice and close and clean, I'm gonna stretch the eye and then take it all the way along the lash line. I'm also just gonna tight line with this, just making sure that there's no gaps in between those lashes and everything's nice and dark. So liner is on, and we're just gonna soften it slightly with a little bit of black shadow. And I've just got the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. You can take any black shadow you have to hand. This is literally just what I had closest to me. So I'm gonna take this black shadow right here, and I'm actually gonna take it on an angled brush. I'm just gonna take it along the gel liner that we've applied, and then I'm just gonna push the product up so that it looks softer and smoky. And then when you get to the outer corner, we're gonna just create a slight wing. It doesn't need to be like a sharp wing, it just needs to be a slight lift. And then we're also gonna take that same black shadow, and just from the bottom, we're just gonna run it really nice and close to the lash line. And when you're working with black eyeshadow, make sure you've tapped off the excess off your brush, just so that you don't get fallout. Okay guys, so time for mascara, and I'm gonna take the NARS Climax mascara, which I love so very much. You would know that I love this mascara if you watched my August favorites video. I always share products that I'm like recently loving, so make sure you check out the favorites videos, guys. Okay guys, so mascara's on, and I'm gonna apply these lashes that I've got right here. And they're like nice and natural and fluffy. I think they're the Eyelaw Fluttery lashes, number 178. The box is over there, I think. So yeah, I will leave the name of them down below. Oh my god guys, I just started putting on my lip liner, and then I was like, I haven't told you what it is. So I'm gonna use the Chestnut Lip Pencil by MAC, and it's a really nice deep brown. I've not used this lip pencil in ages, and I really wanted to. I felt like, you know, this is the look for it. I'm going in with Chestnut, and I'm gonna line my entire lip with this, and only lining it, not coloring it in at all. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with Huda Beauty Trendsetter Liquid Matte, and this is just gonna go all over the lips, and we're gonna blend it into that lip liner as well. And finally, you guys know I can't help myself with a little bit of gloss, so I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeleine, one of my all-time favorites. Cannot get enough of this, and I'm just gonna take this right over the top. So I'm just gonna finish this off with a spritz of the Fix Plus spray. The Fix Plus spray, it is the Fix Plus spray by MAC. And I'm also just gonna add some finishing touches with some jewelry, which I got from NARGIS collection. So let me just grab that. Guys, honestly, just look at this. This is insane. I'm gonna put this on in layers. And then I'm just gonna layer this one right over the top. Oh my god guys, isn't this so beautiful? And then I'm just gonna get this headpiece on, which is not the easiest thing to put on by yourself, I must say. I feel like these earrings might be a little bit big for this bridal look, but the rest of the jewelry I'm feeling. But these are the earrings that match with this like big necklace set. So guys, this right here is my finished South Indian bridal look. Might I say inspired. I just absolutely love the kind of jewelry. These blooms by Venita obviously inspired this look. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I have to get that in my hair. It reminded me of like a South Indian look, and yeah, obviously the jewelry has just brought the whole look together. I feel like with the right accessories, you can just make a makeup look come alive. I really hope you like my take on a South Indian bridal look. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Comment down below, let me know what you thought, and if there's any other looks or different culture bridal looks you want me to recreate, I'd be more than happy to do so. I just love doing them. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos. But for now, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.